like, I only have theories really on how the the defined emotional works. And and it like again, it is so important to know your human design because it helps you with your response system. And the one thing that we have control over is how we respond to people, how we react, how we respond. And one thing for the open, or two things for the open emotional, and this does apply to the defined emotional too, but for me, I know this like really strongly. Like I will help and help and help and help and do and do and do until I see that that is not helping anymore. And I do this immediate cutoff. Like my voice changes, my tone changes, how I work with you changes because I have seen that you are not willing to help yourself. This is like that's a very like I see that with all open emotionals. We're like, oh, so nice and gentle, and then we're like, oh, you don't care, I don't care, I'm done. Have you
So
noticed that?
hardcore. Well, I live in a household with 4 defined emotional centers.
Oh.
So, there's a lot of waves going on around here. 2 of us have the same, and then the other 2 are different. But I can see that. I have a couple of emotional, or open emotional solar plexus in my world, and I can see where they are just like it's almost like they take on other people's emotions, and then they're just like, "I can't do it anymore. You're gonna have to deal with that yourself," which would be a
Basically, like,
lot.
I think what happens is, like, sometimes the ego takes over and we're like, "Oh, here, let me help you because 'cause I've already dealt with that emotion that is, like, so obviously very strong in your field that you don't feel very strongly about." And then we realize at some point in time that we aren't helping and we're like, "And I'm done." It's also it's also really important to understand that that emotional wave, you are going to feel so many different emotional waves throughout the day. And like it's not like you have one wave to go off of. You have multiple emotions. You're not just going to have one thing to work on. And then just like in the open emotional, we feel all of those emotions. So you're like, how do I know my emotions? Well, when we're feeling everybody else's emotions, we're kind of just frustrated and annoyed. We're just like walking around, just like, "Ah," like, why is everybody so bitchy? Like, why is this? We're just like kind of annoyed and bitchy. Because we're taking on other people's emotions. And that's how we know those are ours. And we're just really supposed to kind of like let them go back into our satisfaction and joy. There's no reason to just be muttering around in everybody else's freaking energy. But the way we know ours is they take us down. It's not like we're frustrated. It's like, "Ugh, the world's over. I'm going down now." And you cannot get out of your energy sometimes for a day or 2 days, and you're just really in it. That is how you know that is yours to deal with, and that is either a karmic line, something you need to be dealing with now, a lineage line, like, that is for you.
That is very interesting because as someone who has, like, because emotions are just moving energy through your body, right? And so, as someone who has this defined emotional solar plexus, my emotions are constantly moving. And so, it's very rare that I'm going to get taken down by my emotions or anyone's emotions. I always know that it's temporary. Like yesterday, I was like just having this overall feeling of blah, like, and I knew it wasn't mine because I wasn't, faced with any decisions that were ready to be resolved. I just felt like bleh, like something is going on out there. But I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's going to roll on through. So I think that that is the advantage of the defined emotional solar plexus. I'm not giving you a lot of advantages, but that's one of them.
It's fascinating though. And that's something that you all can pay attention to. If you don't know your human design, notice like, do you feel like emotions take you down or do you have to like ride the wave. And if you want to know your human design and don't know it, reach out. We're happy to help.
Absolutely. It's such an it's such a useful tool to have when you are stepping into this realm of self-awareness to just be like, "Oh, look, this is how I act consistently or how energy moves through me consistently." It can really be a game changer. If you don't resonate with human design, I think astrology is another good tool to use.